Makae yakihin naha. Yashi hohe yawehuli shikitoe. Ask you one question through this, and then truly ask yourself, do you understand life? And if you do understand life, then do you really understand music? If you understand music, then why the hell are you still here?
It's Sean. I think if I got the right number now, I've tried reaching you a couple times. But give me a call. I'd like to meet up, have a little discussion about this project. I'm going to be out post-train tonight, so give me a call a little bit. Maybe we can even meet up. All right. Okay, bye.
I developed a concept in 2004 when I was recovering from an accident, and I was basically laid up in the hospital, and you know, everything was taken away from me. I couldn't walk, and my band was, I don't know, I thought it was going to be dissolved, the Hub. Fortunately, the Hub still is together, but I decided I wanted to do something different. I wanted to combine African music and music from the Hub to create something original. I wanted to make my own idea, and as I got further and further into Brewed by Noon, I realized that I wanted to bring together diverse people and different musical concepts, and I also wanted to have storytelling and folk music to be a part of the music. I really wanted my music to have like some programmatic sort of meaning to it. And that's what Brewed by Noon is. Brewed by Noon is brewing specific ideas and specific concepts together. But tonight we're just going to give them a little taste test of what's going to happen. Hey, Sean. I think we're all set. Well, yeah. All right, stories to tell.
Okay.
And then after that's the Armenian folk song.
Yeah. I know what to do on that.
We come back out.
Yeah.
And then we do the urban one. Thanks, Lauren. All right, this is sort of a preview to our show next week at Symphony Space. We have an interesting night of music from a commission from the American Composers Forum.
It's all about improvisation, man. And that's what I
That's what
learned
it
about
was.
tonight,
It was all about, and also communication.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the third thing is connection.
Yeah.
It's cool that you are thinking of using the stuff from the Barbez, Sean. Like, wow, that's kind of cool.
Park Slope, and I was just like kind of hanging out. There's a lot of musicians in this neighborhood, a lot of jazz musicians, just people always walking around with instruments. And I hung out and I played at like Barbez and a lot of the music places in this neighborhood, and I just got to know Matt just from hanging out. Like, I'll go to like a bar, my neighborhood bar, and he'll be there, and we wind up just like, talking about music. And then I've always loved his playing. When I saw him play in Boston with his father, Joe Maneri, who's a really eccentric and unique character who I think is very underrated and appreciated. No one really gives him a lot of credit, but he's done a lot of cool things with microtonal music. Matt is sort of like his protege, Matt is kind of like, he's an amazing improviser, and his ears are just unbelievable. It's like March of 2003, and I was playing with the Hub, and I promoted this concert the Hub played, and Marc Ribot, and I invited Marc to come and play with whoever he wanted, and he was inspired to put together a new project that he never had played with, so he chose Jamaaladeen Tacuma and Calvin Weston, and that was an awesome concert. Like, the Hub played, and they played after. It was really fun. The second time that Marc played with Jamaaladeen Tacuma was literally like 4 months after my accident, and it was the first time I came back to New York, and I went to the concert to see him play, and I had my crutches, and it was great for me just to get out of the house. I hadn't gone out in public, and I just talked to Marc after the show, and and he really kind of motivated me, to encourage me, everything's gonna be okay, and things have been okay. I talked to Jamal at that concert when I was with my crutches, and and he was really like, he's a real deep guy. He was very happy, very religious, very positive person. We kept in touch, corresponded through email, and I just dug this guy, and I knew that I wanted to have him involved. So I was like, oh, this would be perfect to do something with Jamal and Marc, because they play together really well, and also it's just kind of like a coincidence that these two guys play together for the first time because of the concert that I had organized, and I felt kind of intrigued by this, and so I wanted to discover more possibilities. The groove is with the parts, and you basically take the first.
A, A, B, B.
Yep, and there's a second ending.
B first and second ending.
To see. Da da
Okay.
da 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 da. I mean, we'll play that riff, but you can go right into
Okay,
the solo.
3 times. Okay, so the absolute chaos distortion, that's
Yeah,
me.
that's you. You basically solo.
Okay,
And
then yell out Marc. Something
Oh yeah, just like go right into the thing.
Yeah.
As soon as we go to bada, just come right in with your crazy stuff.
Now, when you write this, when you write it out as triplets, is this really what it is? Da 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 da.
Yeah.
No,
I don't.
You're writing
I
it
don't
as
know.
triplets here.
Yeah.
But in fact,
I changed
this is the same. This is
Yeah, that's right,
metric conversion. In other words, quarter equals dotted quarter, right? That's the thing.
Yeah.
So it's not. Da 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 da. It's da 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 Yeah, basically. Exactly, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what was the easiest way to notate it, you know?
No, you did it good.
A lot of this stuff was just Cherno, the bass player, just playing it. And
I
us
basically
figuring it out.
transcribed all this,
Just transcribed it all from
and
there.
I had to kind of like find a way to put it on paper.
Oh, cool.
And this song is about the king of the Malian Empire and how he wanted to marry a woman who was already married. And he wanted to die when he got to the altar to marry her. Modern folk concept is something that I completely invented. It was like this vision that I had, you know. It was, you know. No, actually, the modern folk concept is something that I wrote a proposal on to the American Composers Forum to get some money because I was poor, and fortunately they gave me a commission to write music, original compositions based on the wandering folk concept. And basically it's when you take an idea, a musical idea, and you bring it to a different person or a different group of people, and they transform and they brew or they communally create the composition together. And I wanted to do that with my music because I thought that it would be great to bring a theme, a melody, a story to a musician and say, you come up with the storyline. I did that with Espy, a song that I wrote about a baby elephant named Espy that gets lost, and I gave this story to Abdoulaye Diabaté, who's a griot. A griot is like a West African wandering musician storyteller, and he came up with this beautiful interpretation of my wandering folk idea.
Where we from is Mandingo.
Yeah.
You know, we're from Mandingo. But when you did speak, we understand. You know,
yeah, of course.
When
yeah,
we
yeah.
realize, you know.
Oh yeah. No, it's the same language.
You know, the same language, but
yeah.
it's a little different.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like
going to like
it's
Texas.
like a little different from music. You know, the music Mandingo and the music Waslo is not the same.
No, it's much different.
You know, too much different.
But these songs are Mandingo.
Yeah, when we just play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mandingo.
Yeah.
But this Waslo.
This one. Oh, this one's Waslo.
This is Waslo.
Similar, we both come from, you know, parents that are kind of conservative and they're not so into, you know, art and music. They don't really promote it and encourage it. They really wanted us to be like normal people. But I realize that I'm not a normal person at all, and I have this sort of special motivation to want to really do something unique with my life. I had to go pick up Abdoulaye, you know, Tierno, and we went down to it was actually the first time that Susan and Abdoulaye worked out ideas and sung together, and it was kind of interesting, you know, because, I mean, it was in my mind, I was thinking, like, how it would work, and if it would work, and I believed it would, and hey, it came out nice. And she's definitely has a big influence on the direction of the singing and the lyrics and stuff, and the stories that are behind it. Like, she would experiment with many different types of stories and poems that are connected with these pieces, and basically I gave her the freedom with that. I didn't want to tell her, like, this has to be a piece that goes like this. You know, you can only sing about this. I mean, you know, there's an Armenian folk song of Arams that was called Capossela, and it doesn't even in Capossela, we looked into it. What does Capossela mean? It doesn't really mean anything except it's a rhythm in 9. Da, 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 da. Kind of cool, you know, because it gave us like an opportunity to add anything to that rhythm in 9, you know. So she picked this Celtic prayer. She took the lyrics from that.
It's going to be on the front page of the New York Times on Friday.
Yeah, because the picture could have been a little bit bigger, but oh well. I told him to try to make it as
hold
big
it
as,
up again?
Yeah, try to. But yeah, it talks about it's pretty accurate review or just analysis of the project, you know. You know, these downtown alchemists mixed with these, you know, Irish folk singer and Malian griot. And how the music comes from an angle of self-discovery, which is kind of cool. This is perfectly how I would like it described, you know. We're going to see the griot master Abdoulaye Diabaté up here in the Bronx, next to Yankee Stadium. It's always a pleasure to go up and hang out with Tumani, his son. He actually gives me drum lessons. Well, we're gonna set up at 3:30, you know, take our time and do like sound check / rehearsal of the music. Ribot has really never played this music, and gave him the music in the mail and gave him the CD, and he's checked it out. And yeah, we're gonna see some interesting things. We're gonna see how this whole thing goes and how it's gonna work out. I only know about 50% of what's gonna happen. No, he does there's a man that does the pee-pee in here. Abdoulaye was telling me. There's a man that did the pee-pee in here.
It's a crappy ass elevator.
Yeah, I mean I've gotten stuck in it a couple times with Abdoulaye. It's Sean. It's Sean.
That's my brother. This is my brother. The first son for my father.
And the guy, you stay with him in Bamako?
Yeah.
What's his name?
His name Fode Kaba Diabaté. We have Kasimari Diabaté too.
Yeah.
Lafia Diabaté, Mamuduba Diabaté, Jigiba Diabaté.
These are all your brothers?
All my brother.
Yeah. How many brothers do you have? 16 kids. And brother, oh, too much. Many brother. So this is just a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. It's my brother, same father, same mother, this guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, whose house is this your brother's house, or?
Yeah, brother, yeah.
Who's that?
My daughter. It's the daughter for Kasimari.
Yeah.
My brother Kasimari.
Yeah.
She's coming to say hello. Long time I don't see you. Oh my God.
And this is Kela?
No, El Baba.
Oh. Interesting family. I learned a lot. Like he's actually my drum teacher these days. Just gonna try to teach me to play like that, you know? So what's this song that you were teaching me?
Let's take the stick.
Yeah.
Waslo music.
Yeah. Not too bad. So Abdoulaye, could you tell us about the story of SP, the song that we're gonna do today?
I say I don't never see the small elephant go. He don't touch his mother. No, I don't never see because when he go, the baby go. He wait for his mother.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I said, I don't never see the elephant, the small elephant go.
Yes.
Samareni manasilaye ayewalaso.
Yeah.
Sama manasilaye ayewalaso. Samareni manasilaye ayewalaso.
What do you say?
I say, small elephant. Now he see the way to go home. Oh, he's happy. He see the way he go now.
Yeah. I'm gonna build a new stadium there. Hopefully they'll get their butts kicked by the Red Sox. Turns the rhythm. Hope it's there.
Oh yeah, you took it for a long time.
Alright, is that too close?
Yes, puppy, it's gonna be nice. Yeah. Alright, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hold on to it.
Oh, now everybody here. Oh, Africa. Oh, Africa, oh, Libana. Hey, Africa, oh, Africa, oh, Libana. Africa is nice.
He comes from Massachusetts, just like I, and he's Armenian, At least he says he is. No, he really is an Armenian dude. He's from Massachusetts. We have a lot of in common. We're very similar in terms of people from Massachusetts are very. They got this, not an attitude, but they've got a lot of, we like to get in people's faces, and we don't have patience, and we come from that whole like uptight like northeast coast vibe, different than being from New York City, where people are very laid back and kind of willing to accept different things. I mean, you would have to ask him that question, but I believe Massachusetts and Boston's quite a conservative place.
When I was in college, I had a choice of spending a year abroad in Italy or France or Amsterdam, and I was like, no, I can go to these places some other time. I'm gonna go to West Africa. And Ghana was obviously one of the more safe countries in West Africa, and the music's great, so I thought, hey, I'll go there. And I studied drumming and learned all the traditional pieces. The rhythm, the stuff I really liked there was the stuff from the north. There's a city called Tamale in the northern part of Ghana, and they have this big drum called brekete, and then these instruments called dundons, which are like the talking drums that everybody knows with the strings, and they change pitch. And when I was traveling up there, you can see the guys with the big drums, and then they'll play a rhythm, and there'll be like 4 or 5 of the talking drums, and they'll play the rhythm. They'll sort of do this circular thing where one guy will play one part of the rhythm, and they'll sort of go around, so it'll be like da 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 da, and the rhythms are so complex. I would sort of compare it to you have like chord changes in jazz, and then the soloist playing these complex harmonies and complex scale patterns above it. It's like that, but then to like the nth degree. So you'll have like a bass rhythm of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the big drums are playing something that's sort of like up here, and you have to sort of internalize that tempo. And then the talking drums are just at a completely different level. It sounds, if you don't understand what they're doing, it sounds like they're just playing randomly. And then the djembe rhythms are just a whole other ballgame. The stuff from Mali and Senegal and things like that. It's a lot of fun. That's one of the fun things about playing with Abdoulaye and Cherno, is that I get to play stuff like that again, and I haven't played it in a while, and it's fun. It's really, really challenging. I mean, Abdoulaye, when he plays guitar, it's like a whole other style of playing, and I just learned so much playing with him night after night, because he hears rhythm and music differently than I do. And it's fun both complimenting what he does, but also starting to be able to hear how he hears. It's a great learning experience. I like the way he does the things that are like it's like a, you know what sounds like a chorus, like
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you do that on guitar.
Like chorus.
Yeah.
And Matt, you can take the first solo on that one.
Right.
And sorry, going back to Masada, you can take the second. Cool.
Well, I actually got to know Sean. The first gig we played was through this bass player called Tim Dahl. I went to school with him, and he was this crazy bass player, an amazing player. And he called me, I think it was during Christmas break, and said, "Hey Aram, do you want to do this gig down in, what was the name of the town? Some town in Massachusetts." And I said, "Yeah, sure, Tim, I'll do it." It was just doing some standards, jazz standards at a restaurant. And I went and did the gig and met this great drummer named Sean. There was some famous football player who was there too, so we hung out with him. And then I didn't see him for another 3-4 years. I moved to New York, and Tim called me to do another gig, but it was in Cape Cod. So we had a 4-hour drive. We played the gig, we drove 4 hours back. It was a lot of fun. And that's how I met Sean the second time, and we started playing after that. Graduating high school class had like 100 people. It was very small, and I think because of that, it made me want to move to New York. Because every time I go back there after a few days, I want to kill myself. It was just very kind of boring, but it was good because it, in a way, it led me to just sort of spend a lot of time up in my room as a kid, playing my guitar, and I would remember seeing what would it sound like if I threw this thing across the room, and it would sound cool. And ever since I was first started playing, I was into just fucked up sounds.
Bring together these two ideas, to bring together the West African music and folk music and the Celtic music. I mean, people are like, what relationship are there between these two people? Griots are West African, like I said, praise singers, poets, warring musicians. In Ireland, they have bards. Bards are the same thing. Bards are warring poets, musicians, storytellers. And both Ireland and Mali have a rich tradition of storytelling and folk music. In Ireland, there's great playwriters and great story writers and poets and amazing literature that was written down mostly. And in Mali, there's a huge tradition of oral teachings of stories and folk traditions. And as a result, I was like, wow, there's a lot of cool things in common here. And I was like, well, I need to really keep these traditions alive. I don't really think there are many people who are doing that, and I wanted to, resurrect, old stories that probably would be forgotten or disappear over time. And I'm very curious about this, and in some ways, I think of myself as some kind of ethnomusicologist, even though I really am not. I'm just a drummer.
Me
Yeah, Jamaaladeen. He gave these to me.
Right?
Yeah.
He's very nice.
Yeah, it's a very nice man.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I think Pat the Cat like totally works with him. I knew it.
Yeah,
would
that's
work.
nice.
And I think if we record in the studio, we could have you play bass on it too.
Yeah.
You know, and eventually we could have the two basses live. Like that would be really insane.
Yeah.
And like this is a long time ago, like probably late '80s.
So when we're doing the Shrek.
No, this was Ruthless Cosmopolitans, even before Shrek. And we'd play, like I put clips on the guitar and we'd play like fake West African music. And Dougie would tell stories about like being in New Jersey and getting drunk and people falling off the boardwalk into their own puke. And stuff like that, you know.
Thanks. Yeah, I got this in India.
I think you'll like it.
No, I like that. Some people
Thank you, everyone. We got Mr. Jamaaladeen Tacuma on bass. I just want to say thank you for everyone. Let's go down the line. Joe Maneri on viola. Eric Vinicio on guitar. Marc Ribot, guitar. Let's give our special round of applause to our three lovely singers. Susan McHugh on vocals. Abdoulaye Diabaté on vocals. And Sonja Sensation, Cuban camera vocals. And bass. This one's for Pat. It's called Pat the Cat.
Well, Sean asked me to speak a little bit about the Gaelic element of this project, and I should say I'm Susan and I'm from Dublin, and it's a real honour and privilege to be here with this great gathering of people on the stage, put together by Sean Noonan tonight. And a cab driver asked me yesterday where I was from, and I said Ireland, and he said, is that in South America? And I said, no, it's the one beside England. And he said, oh, English. I said, no, we're not English, we have our own language. It's the little green one with the leprechauns, you know, St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day, he knew what that was. So we do have our own language, and that's what Sean asked me to sing in for my contribution as part of this evening and Sean's album. The last piece we just did, I sang in Irish on it, and when he came to my little East Village place, the first time we met, he had sent me this music, and that was a song I felt fitted in very well, and it's a melody that's very common. There's different versions all over Ireland, and it's a story that's common to many different parts of the world, and that's part of what some of my work is, and what attracted me to the work that Sean is doing, because he weaves wandering folk melodies together and brings together musicians who are doing their own thing in their own area, and makes it work. So what you were just listening to, at least lyrically, was a song about a man who meets a young woman in the morning on her way to him, and he convinces her not to go to work at all looking after the cows, but to come to the pub. It always ends up in the pub in Irish songs. So in the morning, of course, they ended up in the pub until the next morning. And this next song is a piece that was inspired by an Armenian folk song which Aaron brought to the project. And it's just very a beautiful lyrical piece. And when they were playing it for me, I was thinking about this poem that I knew. Now this poem is old, so in Irish terms, that means at least 1,000 years old. It's probably a 9th century poem. And it would be in a poem that people said, because people marked the day in terms of prayers. And this had gone back to pre-Christianity. So there were prayers for lighting the fire in the morning, and they'd bag it down at night and say another prayer. So the translation of this is, I will build my fire today in the presence of the holy angels of heaven, in the presence of Ariel, shapely in form. It's a poem to different gods. In the presence of Iriel, of all the beauties, with no hatred, no envy, no jealousy, no fear or terror of anyone under the sun, for my refuge is in God. Kindle inside my heart the spark of love.
I tried to get them the passion. So do what you wanted to do.
That's good.
And
That's good news.
Yeah, I like my song. I appreciate the tribute. That cat. I have a cat. The first song was my favorite though. Oh, nice. First song. What was the name of the first one? Masada. That's my favorite song right now. I'm gonna put it on my iPhone right now. Hey, you finished that song Timmy yet? You write a song called Timmy. Did you ever finish it?
No, I didn't finish it.
Oh, you haven't finished it yet? I'm waiting to hear it.
It's coming.
Timmy?
I have to wait for the engine the time he comes. And cut the cut.
Yeah.
You like the song? He said you have to write Timmy. Tell me, are you finished with Timmy? Tell him, no, we're waiting for the engine to come tell us this thing, but it's almost done.
That's funny, man. The reason why I wanted to bring folk music into my jazz music was it was something that I have never done, and I wanted to progress and move forward and try some different concepts. I hadn't really seen. I'm sure there are people, but I haven't been paying much attention. Many artists who are interested in doing modern interpretations of folk music and coming up with new interpretations or creating new stories, which is what I like to do. I like to make up like things that are completely unbelievable, and usually they're not true. They're all fictitious images in my brain, but I really wanted my music to have more than one meaning. I felt that this can really engage an audience. It can really capture people's attention. It's multi-dimensional, and it's also multicultural. March 25th. It's a Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like 5-minute walk from here.
Oh.
So we come and you do your acoustic songs, and then we play with the whole band, and everyone sees everyone play. We can all it's a big jam session. Bass player concept is something that I'm interested in presenting into Brewed by Noon. And then, you know, there's a place called the Tea Lounge on April 5th. This will be just like practice. We can practice with Jamaaladeen Tacuma. Brought Cherno and Jamal together at the Tea Lounge, and people said, oh, you can never do that. You can never have two electric bass players playing together. And again, you know, I've always been, through my life, people have always told me, you can't do things. You can never make any music. You can never, you know, have an Irish and African singing together. You can never have two electric bass players. So I realized that I just don't listen to what anything anyone has to say if it's negative or if it doesn't encourage me to do what I want to do. If you want to do something in life, just do it yourself. That's it. You know, just no questions asked. tour with the whole band, it was an awesome experience. I mean, it just clicked very easily. And when things click and they work, like, you don't question it. You just like, you don't ask any questions. You just keep playing, and you just keep throwing out, like, pumping out new ideas, new compositions, and you see what happens.
And just the band rocked. I mean, having, you know, Jamal and Matt and Sean and Abdoulaye and myself just all playing every night, night after night, it just really became such a great group, and I'm looking forward to recording again with them. We had a good time. So, you know, the thing I admire about Sean is that he thinks big. You know, he's always trying to do big. He has these grand ideas, and he does them. And a lot of times he'll come to me with this idea, and I'll be like, you know, what the hell are you thinking? And then as it forms and as it develops, I'm like, oh wow, I actually am able to see what he's hearing. And that was actually something that happened on the tour. You know, some of the tunes that we did, we played night after night. After a while, I was really hear exactly how he was hearing, and it was really great.
And I'm hoping to bring Brewed by Noon to Ireland and West Africa. That's my dream in life, to play this music in these two remote and unique places.
The amazing thing about this space is that like Bad Moon Rising and Evolve, Sonic Youth albums were recorded here. It's like I listened to those when I was like 13 years old, and like now I'm in the space where it was recorded. It's kind of cool. Yeah, a lot of history in this room. Bye.
If we understand ourselves, we understand many things. If we understand life, then we understand who Great Spirit is. We always ask ourselves, what's Great Spirit? Well, Great Spirit shows me him and herself through music and through word and through sound. Who and what are we? We are life, nothing more but that. Yashi Yahweh Huli Shikito.